Hey, my name is Jake, and I'm just going to be experimenting with a Let's Play of Guild Wars 2. I've played this game in the past, and I've recently been seeing some people play it, and it's gotten me interested in the game again. This was the character I played, he was a necromancer, but I'm going to try a new character and see how I feel about getting back into Guild Wars 2. So, I want to do this Let's Play. I'm not fully new, but I'm pretty new to the game, and I'm going to do it as if we're all very new to the game. So, there are 5 races here in Guild Wars 2. You got the Char, who are like big cat hyena people, kind of warlike, but also like industrial revolution style. So, like, they got gunpowder, guns, early artillery, that sort of thing. You got the humans, who, as far as I'm aware, lost their homeland to the Char, and their current homeland in Krita is just like the last city holdout for all humans in the world. You have the Norn, who are they're essentially just giants. They look just like humans, just bigger. They're pretty like nature oriented, like communing with the nature spirits and everything. And they were driven away from their homeland by something. The the ice dragon, and then you have the Azura, who are like they're like the super tech race, like combining magic and tech. They really make like golems and stuff to fight their battles for them. I think they used to live underground, but were also driven out by another dragon. And then you have the Sylvari. Sylvari are literally new. The oldest Sylvari would be like 30 something, and but they're born with like a full adult's knowledge. Like they're born already adults. And they're like plant people. I was gonna play a Char because I kind of like the ferocity aspect of it. I do. I don't know which one I would want to be, a female or a male. I like the models for both. The females are like a little slicker. Like they look like a female lion style. They don't have the mane as much. I feel like they kind of look a little stealthier. The males have like much larger horns and like a mane. They just kind of bulk out a little bit more. I think I might go male, but they just feel a little more ferocious. So I looked into all the classes before I started. I'm gonna try and do this by memory, so don't hate me. So you have the warrior, who has 2 different types. There's 3 of each of them. There's base warrior, then there's a berserker, and a spellbreaker. I'm not exactly sure what either berserker or spellbreaker does, but those are the end specs for a warrior. They're and the base warrior as well. Guardian as the base spec, and then you have a dragon hunter, which is like some sort of like bow version of a like a hefty armor character. Does traps and shit, and then you have um and Firebrand. That's the other one. I don't know what that one does. You know, the base guardian's kind of like a paladin in other games. All 3 warrior specs I think play pretty warrior like. Revenant I'm very unfamiliar with. I've never played with it at all. Don't know what the final specs are for it either. As far as I'm aware, it's like almost like a shaman, like a melee shaman. You're like channeling the dead into you and using them to like show you how to fight. You have ranger, which is base ranger. They get a pet, as well as The two final ones are Druid, which is I think like a healing class. I'm not sure. And you have I forget the name of it. Some sort of hybrid thing where like you lose your pet, but you like actually physically merge with it, which I think is a pretty cool concept to play around with. You have Thief, which is kind of your rogue character, and but there's two different types. There's one which I is kind of like a melee thief, which is like less sneaky, more like upfront and damagey, and then the other one, which is the build I want to play here, because I think it's like such a cool one, is like a sniper. You become a sniper, and I'm so in. I think that concept's cool. I want to play a charge sniper, like supporting the front lines. Like I'm with my warband and I'm just defending the other guys by taking out the threats. You have engineer, which has like turrets and like gadgets and gizmos, flamethrowers, grenades, like lots of stuff. And there too, one is like real futuristic. They have like holographic weapons essentially, and the other one is like you fly like these like little drones around you all the time. You have necromancer, which is the one I am the most familiar with. So you have base necromancer where you're summoning the dead and that sort of thing, like kind of doing damage over time stuff, poisons, bleeds. You have scourge, which is kind of like a support necromancer. You're shielding your allies, you're removing buffs from your enemies, that sort of things, and you like are setting like stationary sand spirits. And then you have reaper, which is like a melee necromancer with a great sword where you just run in and smash people. You have these are the two classes I'm the least familiar with: elementalist and mesmer. Elementalist is, as far as I'm aware, super complicated to play, especially the one of their two late game specs that I'm aware of, which is Weaver. As far as I can tell, that's probably the most complicated spec out of all of these, because you end up with like do math, like 60 something abilities to use at all times. It's insane. It's like a lot to keep track of. Mesmer is probably is also a really cool class. I think it's like an illusionist where you're like sending clones out and like teleporting and things like that. And then they have like a time manipulation final spec. I don't know what the other one is. Yeah, but I like a little bit of RP. The thief sniper thing kind of really spoke to me, really into doing something like that. So I think we're gonna go thief, and then we're gonna figure out what we look like. I think we're gonna be slightly smaller than average, very like kind of stealthier sniper thing, very thin physique, as thin as it gets. This build right here, we're going with like our fur pattern. I kind of like that, the whiting on it. Black and like a dark brown where like I kind of like blend in. Yeah, maybe reverse that actually. Yeah. So like I kind of like blend in to the environment I'm in. I think my guy would keep like slicked and like organized hair so it wouldn't get in his way when he does stuff. Nah, I'm more for efficiency than the trophy stuff, so I think that's gonna be the hair. Also like keeping it in color schemes so that he like feels like he could still blend in to the environment. He's not an accessory to choose. Nah, I want more of like a sleeker face. This, I like this with the scarring. Oh, that's cool. Alright, yeah, definitely that. And then the horns. I don't think I want very big horns because he's like a sniper and kind of gotta be sneaky in my estimation. Like he's hiding bushes for days and whatnot. And I think I liked the first. No, you know what? Yeah, he had actually. This is the thing. He had really big horns, and he cut them off to help with his job. Kind of wish I could make one eye blind. I think that'd be really cool, but I don't think that's an option. I'm not quite red. I'm thinking yellow eyes, maybe. Yeah, eyes can stand out. Yeah. Real big eyes. Eye width. Short iris size. Normal. Eye size big. Brow placement up. Brow angle. Yeah. Nope, don't really care about any of that. Head size just average. Now we'll go to the armor. I think my guy would keep it like pretty efficient camo style. So I think browns and I like that. I like that. It looks really efficient. I am all for an efficient look on this guy. This guy's all about function over form. He is a sniper. I feel like determination might be it. Well, not. I mean, the description of it doesn't work. I'm like, because he like, I think like he sits in spots forever. Subterfuge, maybe? Yeah, no one knows I was there. He's ferocious, for sure. I don't think he's charming. Don't think he's dignified. I think he's mean. And so I already know what these are, so I'll explain them real quick. There are 3 legions in the Char, like military. It's like different branches. So there's the Blood Legion, which is like the infantry and like the main battle force. You have the Ash Legion, which is like the sneaky CIA and intelligence divisions of the Char force. And then you have the Iron Legion. Like I said, they're like a very Industrial Revolution era race. And the Iron Legion is like their tanks and mortars and etc. Like the tools of war. I'm gonna be part of the Blood Legion. I'm a sniper. I'm helping out the front lines, keeping my boys alive, even when they don't know it. I don't actually know these very well, so we'll see. Best single fighter. You got Uriel. He's the loyal soldier. Closper is a silent rogue type. Dinky is like the runt, but being guarded all the time. And Beaver's like our mechanic. I think I'm gonna go with Maverick is gonna be my buddy. I've saved him from a scrape or two in the past. Huh. I think I'm just gonna come from a line of loyal soldiers. So as far as I'm aware, because I did a little RP research, is that the Char in their last names have their legion. Like their legion is part of their last name. So like in the Blood Legion, so like Blood would be my last name, or like Ash or Iron would be my last name. So I'm thinking something like Falcon Blood Eye, not something more. I mean, they're supposed to be. They're kind of like Roman names. It's the type of names they use. So maybe something like Julius, Blood Eve. No, doesn't get me. Something snipery. What's like a good like? I'm gonna Google like famous. I know. So in World War II, there's this really famous sniper called the White Death from Finland, who killed a ton of Russians and Germans. And so I'm gonna, because he was like in the snow all the time. So I'm gonna be. I feel like White Death might come off wrong. Actually, maybe we'll be. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with that first instinct. Falcon, Blood Eye. No, I missed the E. Actually, you know what? I think that makes it more of a name. Bloody. Falcon Bloody. So I'm using a dagger. Alright. I have an 80 boost, but I'm not going to use it. I want to do the leveling process, relearn the game. That means there's like a gift or something, right? Yeah. Free cape. I'll take that. Daily login bonus. Even though it's been so long since I logged in. Mail. Just gonna equip that stuff, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm not showing. That's a little garish. A little too much. Alright. Alright, so let's actually see what my abilities do. Alright. So it hits my first hit, hits my foe twice. Can hit up to 2 foes. So all these can hit 2 people. So like all my stuff is AoE. So hit twice for 26 damage each. Next you hit once, causing a bleed for some damage. And I gain endurance. Okay, so that helps me dodge actually. Alright. And then for 8 with a poison. And then it has a different ability like stealth, I guess, but I don't have stealth right now, so that's whatever. I
need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt. So turn up to make it. What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there? Ghost of Duke is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ritlock's about to fight him head-on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the Ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter. On my way.
So I played Guild Wars 1, and I remember. So, like, Guild Wars 1 actually starts in this zone 2, in Ascalon. And in Guild Wars 1, the Char are the bad guys, and they're invading the humans that are here. And they essentially, the Char win. They kill all the humans, or they take over the area, I should say. But the king of the land was so anti this happening that he literally killed all of his own people just to make sure they would not be taken over, so that they would become ghosts and constantly fight back and make it so the Char could never really have this land. And so that's where we are right now. We're at with the human ghost that he made happen, keeping people away. Just exploring the area. Guild Wars likes to hide little Easter eggs everywhere all the time. So you can go find them. Yeah, see, like, that's a named character. My guess is it's one of the party members we could have had or something. Yeah, that's the elementalist lady we could have had. So let's talk to her and see what she has to say. So her Dinky gonna be my my bodyguards. I like that name. Dinky's a funny name, actually. Visa Gallowfell. Ah, she just told me to go down. Alright, into the crypt we go. Help our boy out. Yeah, this is Hal the Brazen. Of course, none of them want to be part of the fight, because it's my fight. I'm guarding them all from the front lines now. Yeah, so we're like kind of running through, killing ghosts on the way. And we gotta kill ghost waves here until like a door. Oh shit. Alright, I got in just in time to watch the cinematic. So this is the big bad ghost. Gotta make sure he doesn't get us. Fearing us like that. Trying to see. I think I can dodge an attack he does. Yep. There we go. Oh, we just killed him way too fast. Didn't even do it. I thought he was about to like smash his hammer into the ground and I was gonna be able to like dodge it. It'd be super cool. Yeah, that's just the big bad ghost. Defeated him. So now the place is safe. We saved ourselves from the ghosts we created.
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier. Impressive.
Tribune Brimstone was calling the shots. I just did my job.
Don't sell yourself short. You were part of the team that took down Baradin and stopped the ghost assault. Smokestead is safe now, and you helped make it that way. People are still on edge, though. It'd help if they saw someone like you making the rounds, lending a hand. The quicker we get this place squared away, the sooner the legions can get back to business. You can help. I'd rather have volunteers. But if I have to issue an order, I will.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
So that's us defeating essentially what is like the tutorial area. Gives us another little dagger and a second spell. Let's see what it does. Leap and strike your foe. The less health your target has, the more damage you cause. Alright, so it's like a finisher leap. So it's like an initiator actually and a finisher. So the rogue or thief system. So every class has its own little system, which will display above the left bar. So the thief's system is these points, these initiative points. You have so many, and every skill besides your first one costs initiative. And so you don't have cooldowns, you don't have anything, as long as you're using the initiative. So as long as you keep the initiative, as long as you have enough initiative to do like a big combo, that's what you want to do. So you're basically buying time to do big things with your initiative in short bursts. It's like the whole is the way that I feel the class plays. So right now it's telling us, it's giving us our rewards first for leveling up to 2. Shows us like our hero panel and stuff. I already know where this stuff is, but just to show you with my mouse, it's right here. The little sword and shield in the top left. There's your hero panel. Your hero panel has a lot of stuff. Equipment is the tab you're going to be on most of the time. It's how you actually like equip and unequip items. But then if you click the back button, you get to wardrobe, which is how you like give yourself different looks. I have stuff unlocked apparently for my other guy, my necromancer playing through. But so like you can get stuff like this. I'm not gonna do anything to change him. Outfits. I guess I have some outfits too from him. They just change your whole look. I don't like them. No outfits. Dyes are cool. So I have a bunch of dyes unlocked already from the other guy. And they let you do like to color all your armor. Now I currently kind of like the color scheme I got going. So no reason to change it. But in the future, we will talk about gliders, mounts, now all this stuff later. So I actually have a mount, I guess, for my other character as well. But yeah, I have one mount, a Warclaw, but I'm not going to use it until I would have gotten it on this character at 80 via PvP, I think, is that mount. Alright, and now it's telling us to go talk to this guy, essentially. The content guide will guide us to nearby events, and we'll talk to this guy, and he'll tell us about the zone. And then after he tells us about the zone, in the next video, we will explore the starting area. All of the Plains of Ashford. This whole area. Well,
Smokestead lies outside the Black Citadel on land we took back from the humans. It's our base of operations for further expansion into this region. We're pressing east and north, facing resistance from the Flame Legion and an infestation of Ascalonian ghosts. The legions need every soldier to do his or her part.
alrighty then. Next episode we'll probably do these 6 or 7. So
magical Asuran waypoints that you can use for a small fee to rapidly travel around the world.
that was a long pause. Sorry, I thought she was done. Yeah, we'll probably do those 4 or 5 hearts around the starting area at least. Probably more. I'm a bit. I have a little bit of OCD completionist, so we will be completing zones before we leave them, like to their entirety. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and will continue on with me for the rest of my Guild Wars journey.